Good morning, Sapulpa. It's Micah from Sapulpa Times.
And Lucy with the City of Sapulpa.
And happy Free Coffee Friday, guys. If you watch the show regularly, you know that I've moved stuff around again. I moved our chairs.
Yep.
We're trying to. I do feel like this helps with the whole like hazy video side thing. So we're both like in crystal clear HD or something. I don't know.
Perfect.
We'll get there. We're figuring it out. But we've got some stuff to talk about today, not a ton. First of all, I think it would be most appropriate. Well, let's start with Free Coffee Friday because you guys are directly involved in that.
Yeah, today Free Coffee Friday was sponsored by the City of Sapulpa.
Mm-hmm.
So if you made it down to CTX, you've got a free drip coffee or discount on anything else that you wanted in the store. So that discount is $3. We were down there answering questions and hanging out. It was a pretty big crowd.
It was a big crowd today.
Yeah.
I was excited. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially considering the construction and stuff. I don't know if that made a difference or not, but the weather was real nice. And
I want to say thank you to everyone that watches our show and showed up at Free Coffee Friday today because there was a few of you that were prepared to donate to the United Way fundraiser and keep myself out of the dunk tank. So I can't say that for everyone because there was some coins definitely donated today. But I gave myself a good little negative lead, so I feel good about it.
I know that mine's coming down. I got dollar bills given to me.
Oh, okay.
So,
oh, yeah, you were pretty positive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was. Now dollar bills take it down, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I think I'm doing okay now. I'm doing better anyway.
Okay.
But while we're talking about that, I'm going to bring the graphic back up again. So this is the outdated graphic now. After today's thing, it will be different. But I'm still taking donations. So if you want to send me money to the Cash App there or Lucy, I'll be generous there, and you can send money to Lucy also. And just make a note in there about whether it's for coins or dollars, and Lucy or Micah. And the way this works again is if you give dollar bills, that helps the price go down. And we want them to be red, right?
Because we want them to be red, but United Way wants them to be green. So that way we have to go in the dunk tank.
Okay. But yeah, like those of us who are sitting under the dunk tank, the dunk bucket or whatever, we want it to be in the negative.
Right.
And so dollar bills help you get to the negative. As you can see, I am pretty positive. I was.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's going down now. So.
It's going to be great. I know that today the police department was informed that Chief Vic is sitting under there with a zero balance. And so they've been challenged to make sure that Chief Vic has to sit in the dunk tank, especially after Chief Reed went in the dunk tank last year. So I think the police department is pretty motivated to get Chief under there. So we'll see what happens.
Well, maybe they'll have a nice big drug bust and they can seize all that money and put that towards the They wouldn't do that.
That's not how it works.
I don't want to spread any rumors or anything.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's a lot of fun. And it was neat because I'm really glad you guys did this thing today where Susan brought in these little baggies and handed them out to everybody, and they walked around and tried to get a little cash and stuff. Yeah. Now, what was hilarious to me is I was the last one to give Susan my thing before I left, right? I give her my baggie with money. She's sitting there with a pile of little plastic baggies full of cash, and it looked kind of like something out of Breaking Bad or something. So that's not at all what it was, but it's just kind of the optics of it. Anyway, good times.
It was
fun. So talk about the BSC now. We got we're in the shows today and everything. So
on top of the City of Sapulpa sponsoring Free Coffee Friday, we also had our wonderful Better Sapulpa committee come out and hang out at Free Coffee Friday. And so if you have seen any of the posts going around, the BSC, the Better Sapulpa committee, I was going to call it the BSC committee, but then that'd be too many. But anyways, that committee is out and about with efforts to make Sapulpa better and beautiful with the centennial coming up next year. And so they are out and about. For the blowout, we went out and we cleaned the streets and painted some walls and clipped some trees and things like that. And so today you will see them out in pairs, groups. Some of them are by themselves, but they are delivering a little packet to all of our business owners on the corridor area. And this letter just kind of says, hey, these are the things that we there's like a little checklist of like, have you checked your weeds? Have you checked your edges? Have you checked your paint? Do you have any outdated signs or faded signs? And this isn't the committee pointing at any specific business, but this is us letting everyone know that, our town is about to be a huge travel destination. I talked to Mike from Gasoline Alley this morning.
Yeah,
and he had 7 countries visit him yesterday.
Yesterday, in one day.
One day.
Wow.
7 countries. And so that is just a testament to what is on the horizon for us. And so if you are a business owner that is going to get a visit today, just be kind. Nobody is telling you that your business is yucky or bad or anything. We want to help you spruce things up and get ready for what we are about to have.
Yeah. I want to reiterate that. It's not about trying to shame anybody into change or anything. It's just trying to basically take advantage of the momentum that we're going to have with 2026. The 100th anniversary of Route 66 is a big deal, and I'm working on a story right now. I don't really quite think that Sapulpa is ready for how big of a deal it is yet. It'll become something that becomes apparent.
Yeah.
Next year.
Yeah, I had the honor of hanging out with Janet and the Department of Travel, Oklahoma Department of Travel, on Monday, and we actually had 3 travel agents from. One was from Scotland, one was from UK, and one was from New Zealand, and so it was so cool and enlightening to see how interested they are to learn about our area and Route 66 and what we have, so that they can go back and help their travelers plan their trips here to United States. And so I would say that I learned a lot then, but I feel like it was just the tip of the iceberg, learning what is coming, and there's no way to explain it.
Right. We'll just have to kind of experience it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's going to be quite an experience, guys. And Mike Jones actually probably has a better idea than most people, because he is really good about marketing himself and the Gasoline Alley Classics to all of these Route 66 travel groups, which is why they have, 7 countries in one day come by his store. This entire corridor right here, from where we're sitting all the way up to Main Street, all the way back to the courthouse and everything, is going to become pretty popular next year for sure. So back to what you said about the BSC committee. We're not trying to shame anybody into anything. It is we will help you. If you're someone who, you're like, hey, I definitely need to paint my building, or I need to, trim the bushes or whatever, then we're here to help make that happen. So that's a good part of what we were doing with that alleyway a few weeks ago, getting ready for the Route 66 blowout. And I have to say, I was pretty happy that nobody had come back and graffitied over my paint by the time that the blowout happened. So that's what we're about here. That's what we're going to be trying to do over the next several months. We will help you out if you need it. You just need to let us know. But we are also wanting to present the best Sapulpa forward for all of these people who are going to be coming to visit us, because we want to keep Sapulpa being a Route 66 destination. When we bring the Christmas Chute back next year, that's going to be part of it. But then especially the Route 66 Centennial and the semi-quincentennial. Is that it, right? Something like that.
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly, but for the nation. So next year, it's going to be amazing.
It's 250. So whatever that word is, it's 250.
So on that same note, if you're someone who's like, man, I need to I've got a pile of junk I need to get rid of. We've got a cleanup day coming up, and we wanted to remind everybody about that. When is that happening?
On October 11th, you can head over to the city dump, which it's actually not a dump. So let me rephrase that. You can head over to the designated area where we will have waste management containers to collect your junk and things that you need to get rid of. And so that will be happening on October 11th from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. You can pick your vouchers up at City Hall. You do have to have a city utility bill in good standing. And if you are somebody that is incapable of transporting that junk and debris due to, like, you don't have a truck or you just can't load the truck, reach out to our Elks Lodge and they would be more than happy to help you out. But call them early because they do get pretty booked up.
Okay.
And they like to try to do as many and as fast as they can, but they can't get more volunteers if they don't know that there's individuals out there. So make sure you call them and let them know that you need to be on that list. Also, we will be taking, box springs and beds. So those will have a designated area to be unloaded in. We will take tree debris and leaves and things like that, but that will also have a designated area. And so do note that when you show up, you will have to unload your own trucks and trailers, and there will be specific areas for each thing. So as you're loading all that up, make sure that you're like sectioning it out. And if you need more details, you can check the City of Sapulpa Facebook page where all the details will be located.
Yeah, I'm glad you told people, yeah, kind of keep that in mind as you're loading your trailer up and stuff, because you may have to stop and dig some stuff out if you're
Yeah.
not careful. Okay, the other thing that we wanted to make sure we talked about today was, well, actually, I should do a reminder, and I put this on Facebook last night because Mallory told me, have you seen the pictures
Yes.
of all the books that she has at this
Yes.
book swap? Yeah, so guess where I'm heading after our show today?
The book swap.
Yeah.
I know I didn't donate any books this time, and I was going to, and then I saw that post, and I was like, okay, I'll hold off on my books until the next one. She said she had like over 2,000 books for the book swap over at the Salvation Army. And so if you are needing new books, you should definitely head over there. And if you're like me, you got hustled at the book fair this week. And so we bought some new books for our house. And so we will definitely be donating some other books. But if you didn't get hustled at the book fair and you are needing some new books, fresh books for your house, you should head over to Salvation Army.
Yeah, be sure to go and check it out. Red Shield Salvation Army Youth Center. It is happening from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. today. So if you can't make it there right now, you're like, hey, I'm at work, but I want to get the kids after school, head over there. It'll be open then too. They do it every last Friday of the month.
Yeah.
And I found out, Mallory told me yesterday, they've been doing this since last November. So they're
wow.
a year doing it now. So
Okay.
it seems to be getting more and more popular. I think it's a great thing. I was telling Jonathan earlier today, found this out from Creek County Leadership Program, that in Creek County, we have 20% of adults 18 to 24 can't read. They're functionally illiterate.
I didn't know it was that high, but I did know that we had some literacy deficiencies.
Yeah. So Creek County Literacy is a program that helps with that exact thing. So if you or someone that you know is struggling with that, that is what they're for. Go check them out. They're next to the library. But I don't know. I think collectively, maybe we need to get back into the habit of encouraging people to read, just because it's a necessity.
Yeah. And if you are somebody that is pretty proficient and you have some free time, or you have the heart to teach, whether that's small kids or adults, I know that Creek County Literacy is always looking for more tutors and things like that. And so if that is something that intrigues you, you should head over there and sign up to help.
Yep. Definitely do that. So anyway, just wanted to throw that in there. The last major thing that we wanted to talk about, I just found out this morning, and I think you probably know more about it than I do, but there had been a change to the Christmas parade route. And I want to preface that by saying, apparently people think that the Christmas parade is not happening,
right,
because the Christmas Chute is not happening.
Right.
Not true. We are having that parade, by golly.
Yes, there is a Christmas parade. I am on the committee. We are making sure that we still bring Christmas to Sapulpa. So we will not have a Christmas Chute this year, but you will still have Christmas activities in Sapulpa. And so you do not have to travel to go to Christmas parades and things like that. We will have things to do.
We'll have a parade, yeah.
There is a Christmas parade, and it is going down Dewey.
Yes, it is.
So our Dewey Streetscape project will be wrapped up. We will be having the Christmas Chute, and this year
You said we'll be having.
Oh, no. Dewey Streetscape will be done, and we will be having a Christmas parade.
Yes. Yeah.
Christmas parade.
Parade, not
say
Chute.
again. Parade. It will be. Are you ready for this? Backwards.
Yeah. She said it would be in reverse.
Yes. So if you are in the Christmas parade or have previously been in the Christmas parade, you know that we always line up our floats down on Hickory, and that is not the case this year. So we are partnering with the Sapulpa Public Schools, and we will actually be staging the parade in the high school parking lot and around that area. And so we will start the parade at Mission and Dewey, and it will actually run west instead of east this year.
Yep.
So
Jenna made it sound like it was going to come down Lincoln.
yes. So staging will start on Lincoln.
Okay.
And so that's where float 1 will sit. And so they'll line up starting at the donut shop and kind of wrap around.
Gotcha.
And so if you sit on Mission Street by the high school or what was MedWorld? Is that MedWorld?
No. Across Mission Street.
Yes, across Mission Street where Sonic is. There will be like a little bit of area where you could watch the parade there. And then it will turn west on Dewey and head up or down the way, whatever you want to call that. And then when they get to the intersection at Dewey and Main, they will take a left and head down to Thompson Street.
Okay. Head down to Thompson and then wait, when will they do that?
At Main.
Okay.
So at Main and Dewey, they'll go all the way to Main, and then they'll take a left. They'll go down to Thompson Street, and then at Thompson, they will take a left, and that is where the parade will end.
Okay, so it won't be going down Main Street like it has in the past, and certainly not down Taft.
Like no.
In the past. It'll go down Main for like a block.
Right.
Or something. So, okay, so the thing to prepare for here is most of this parade is going to be visible on Dewey. That's where you want to be. So I know a lot of you guys are probably used to parking in the research parking lot and all up and down Main Street and stuff like that, and you're just not going to get the chance to see it. And as we get closer to this, we're going to have maps available, and you'll hear a lot more about it. But I thought it was pretty interesting. So that's a done deal. They're officially the parade route's moved. But that's great because that's a confidence that the Dewey Streetscape project will be done. It is coming down Dewey, just like it always has.
Yes.
It's going the other direction.
So one of the things that we wanted to focus on as the parade committee is that this has always been advertised as a Route 66 parade.
Oh, okay.
And more than half the parade was not on Route 66. And so we wanted to make sure that we really focus on Route 66, especially Route 66 is a big deal, and we live here and we drive it and we travel it and we work on it. And so we forget forget how big a deal it is. Yeah, we forget how awesome Route 66 is because it's just part of our day. And so we wanted to really change that outlook and focus on Route 66. And so that is why it will stay on Route 66 forever. And if it wasn't for the gigantic hill right next to American Heritage, we probably would have just kept on going.
I think they should anyway, by golly.
Yeah, well, I thought that. I thought it would be fine. But then we all walked it.
Oh. Then you're like, oh no, this sucks.
Yeah, I mean, if they're coming all the way from the high school, like that's a long way, and then to finish the parade up a hill,
like I'm doing it.
Yeah,
I'm not walking it.
And there's a lot of little kids.
Yeah, so yeah, that's true. Mm-hmm. It is, but it sounds like it's going to be a great time, and I am baffled by the fact. I mean, here it is, the end of September, and this is what we're talking about, right? Yeah. I mean, this is how early we get stuff started around here. But yeah, it'll be here before we know it.
I know. I'm super excited.
Me too. What do you think about the theme this year? I think it's cool. The very vintage Christmas parade
on Route 66.
On Route 66.
Don't forget that part.
So, what does that mean exactly? What do you think?
So they are encouraging your old style decorations, and so think of like your old Christmas movies that we would have watched as a kid. That's what they want you to put on there. Well, I guess when you were a kid. I'm not very vintage yet.
Yeah, but you still watch the old movies, don't you?
Some of them.
Do you have a favorite?
I love The Grinch.
Which one?
The original Jim Carrey.
That's not the original. The original was a cartoon.
Oh, I like Jim Carrey.
Okay, well, that one was great too. And Jim Carrey's Grinch.
I would love to see like a Christmas story, like a real Christmas story float.
Haven't we had those? We had like a couple of those once. But yes, Christmas Story is amazing.
I'm not saying we haven't had them, but I'm saying like in this vintage Christmas, I would love to see, or a Charlie Brown Christmas. That's pretty old too.
So didn't we do Christmas at the movies last year?
We did Christmas at the movies, but I'm just thinking of vintage.
Okay. Which those are both vintage, right. Yeah.
That's vintage. That's just what I think of. Like that's how I would decorate my float. I would definitely go with the movie theme.
Yeah, me too. I can't think of like That's what comes to mind when you think
Yeah.
vintage Christmas is those vintage movies,
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
They have those like little Santa mugs with like the old style Santa.
Yeah, that's
That'd be
cool.
cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very much so. Getting in the Christmas spirit here. It's not yet Halloween.
I just put
Not even October.
I just put pumpkins on my porch yesterday, and we're talking about Christmas.
Sorry, guys. Uh,
It's okay. I love it.
I mean, me too, but I'm starting to see it on TikTok and everything already.
Yeah.
Like the Christmas music and stuff
I'll
is
just
coming and
I'll
advertising.
just throw those pumpkins away and go ahead and put my tree out. It'll be fine.
Yeah, I mean, just got them. But anyway, no, we'll take time to enjoy the fall while we got it and everything. So, football today.
Oh yeah.
Are we playing anybody?
Capitol
Yeah,
Hill.
Capitol Hill, right?
Jinx.
Uh, oh no. Now, how vintage are you? Do you know that like
Now you owe me a
I owe you a
Coke.
Coke? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Because she's pretty vintage there. So playing Capitol Hill, that's an away game, and then they come back next weekend to home playing Bartlesville for homecoming. So
Yes.
it'll be a great time next weekend.
There is a homecoming parade on Thursday.
And what will that be? Do you know?
Do what?
Do you know how that parade's going to work?
Yes. So I will send you the map that we
Okay.
have approved through the police department and everything like that. So the high school is ready to go. But during COVID, they rerouted their Christmas parade for I'm not sure why, but I have heard over and over that this is the COVID route. And so whatever that means to some of us, it does not mean much to me because I don't remember that it being different during COVID. But some people do that were part of it. So they will actually line up on Thompson and go down Thompson to Oak, and then they will cut all the way across and go down Dewey. So once the construction is ended, they will finish the parade down Dewey, but they have a different route to get to Dewey instead of just coming straight down. I think it's Thompson. I might be wrong.
Okay, I want to make sure I understand this. So the homecoming parade is going to come down Dewey a little bit?
Yes.
Oh, I guess, but like past the construction.
Yes. So they have a different route. I believe they're still lining up around the Elks Lodge, but they're coming on the south side of the Elks Lodge instead of the north side.
Okay.
So they'll come down and then over to Dewey. Like I said, I will post a map and I will give you a map of it so that we can get that information out there. But the parade will finish on Dewey. They'll come over right at the end of construction and finish out.
Okay. So, because I was thinking, oh man, are we going to have like a portion of Dewey done with the construction where it could be open for the parade? But that's not going to be the case. So.
Yes. No, it'll turn over at the end of construction.
Gotcha. Okay. Thank you for that clarification. Yeah, we'll share the maps and everything next week when we get those from you. It's going to be a lot of fun. And yeah, it feels like we're getting into parade season. I don't know if that's even a thing, but yeah, it is homecoming, and then Christmas is like right behind it. And then, of course, the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
Yeah.
And
we've got Hops and Hops coming up.
Yeah.
And it's just great.
Yeah.
It's a busy time.
If you missed out on what all is happening this weekend, be sure to go back and check out the story on Sapulpa Times. We've got quite a few events happening this weekend already, so be sure to go check those out. If you're needing something to do, go check out the book swap, and I think that's it.
That's it.
Everything.
All right.
Okay, guys, thanks for tuning in to Timeloop Live. We will see you again on Monday. Hope you have a great weekend, and we'll see you guys again on Monday where we talk about all things happening in the town that we love. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye.